The name's Tommy Moynihan, and on the 20th of December 2006, I had a farm accident. I'm married 25 years this year, and we have 3 children. Thanks be to God, we're all healthy and happy, which is the big thing. I'm farming all my life. Before the accident, I was always rushing around the place. My father was a very cool man, and it used to drive me mad that because when you want to get things done kind of thing, he'd be so cool, yeah, we'll do that next week or whatever, but I'd have to do the whole at the one day kind of thing. Safety would be the furthest thing from my head kind of thing. Regards myself anyway, I would take chances. On the day, I done my normal jobs, and then I was going to get out 5 loads of slurry. It was my second tank. I went around to the back, put on my pipe, and opened the valve at the back of it. It was building up pressure inside in the vacuum tank instead of sucking. So I ran up to the front of it again to change the handle and the pump. And 'twas then it happened. The hand came off and it was out in kind of 3-4 feet away from me. The hydraulic hose then, that got entangled in the PTO shaft as well. And that was going around and hitting the drawbar every time it would go around. It was like you'd hit it with a hammer every second. I was stuck under the drawbar. I thought I was going to get a belt to that, to tell you the truth. And my father switched off the PTO shaft. It was like you'd give me the lotto. When that stopped going around, I knew that I was safe, and it was only could get better from then. Like, it all happened so fast. If the PTO shaft was covered properly, I wouldn't have got entangled in it. But I couldn't even look at one I'm going around now without covering it. There's serious consequences to the whole family. My poor wife, what she went through that time. All because a fella wouldn't take his time. But thanks be to God, we got through it. It happened on the 20th of December, and I was home sometime in March. I couldn't wait to come out of the place, even though I got great care and everything there. I was so delighted to be alive. I always considered myself lucky, then instead of unlucky for it to happen. Some people would advise me to sell the cows and make life easier for yourself or whatever, but thanks be to God I didn't. And I keep myself fine and busy. I'm milking my own, no problem. I mightn't be as fast as a fellow with 2 hands, but I can do the very same thing. I have a friend, and he's working with a milking machine company, Dairy Master, and he came up with this implement, I suppose you would call it, a strap around the waist and a kind of little bag. It's like a 90 bend, and we put rings in all the clusters. I have an automatic Jeep then. All my John Deere tractors, I put rings in all the clusters. I hope by making this video that it would save a limb or a life, or maybe even cheer someone up, because I see when you're in hospital, I met a lot of good friends inside there, and there's always someone worse off than yourself.